Hey, it's your girl KV back with another review for Love Island. Child, these two episodes 20 and 21. Okay, child, they said on the after sun, they're gonna show us the stuff that they've been asking for. We gonna see. I might have to review the after sun too. I heard that they be getting down on the after suns this year because we wasn't studying them last year, but this year, they be spilling a little tea. So let's go ahead and get started with episode 20. Kata and Che, we see them talking about weddings. He's Indian, so he's used to traditional big Indian weddings. She don't care for all that. He asked if you got any Haitian traditions and stuff. She said, I don't know. I don't know. It was given. I don't know my dad nigga food. I don't know my dad. I really wonder now. But she said she wouldn't mind eloping. He was like the courthouse. She was like, no, like on a mountainside with just the priest and the witness. He was like, oh, okay. She claims she's ready to lock in and really explore with this man. Zach and Alana the races. I was like, how far behind are these episodes? She should be going by now. But anyway, he's somebody. He missed Kata, barely paying attention to this girl. Neither are we. Bye. Jen and Gall, neither are we. She's asking if he still want to explore with other women. He says he looking at Kenzie. She says she wanted Dylan, but not after seeing him and Kenzie go go in that challenge. I was like, well, dang, what they do in the challenge if it's got her? I don't want him no more. I was tripping off of that, but she is annoyed that he still wants to explore. She runs to tell Trinity, and Aniya comes over for the conversation as well. She's pissed and annoyed, and okay, Jen, the little blonde bestie, okay? The blondes are cracking me up at either A, not being the preference, or two, now it's two blondes. So if he want one, he want the other, and they're losing it. They're losing it. So Gal does pull Kenzie for a chat. She says she loves his coffee and she wants to visit his coffee shop in Cali. Now she wants little surfer babies. With Caleb, she wanted little cowboy babies. With Corbin, she wanted little mixed babies. Just all over the place. Like, okay, girl. Sleeping arrangements. Trinity don't want to sleep in the bed with Ronnie, so she's going to Soul Ties. On one end, it annoys me when they go to Soul Ties because it just feels like, okay, we're going outside to... I don't even want my men to get the wrong idea about me sleeping next to another man. It gives that. But at the same time, aren't I a woman and I have the right to not sleep next to a man if I don't want to sleep next to a man? If I want to turn my butt this certain way or do this, do that, I ain't got to worry about some unwanted attention. So on that end, I really don't mind the girls sleeping in Soul Ties because it is truly invasive to the mug that you are forced to sleep in the bed with a stranger. Like, that's more strange than people sleeping in Soul Ties, if you ask me. Like, being forced. Like, there's no option to there or outside. Amora is in the mirror. Everything is happening like you want it to happen. You are sunshine and light. He lied to me. I'm lying. Help, this we both ain't shit. Okay, but they get in the bed. They kissing down. Okay, Parmita and Corbin and Casey and Sierra, all three of those couples in the bed kissing down. Okay, in the villa, Kenzie and Dylan kissing down. Everyone else might as well have been sleeping next to family. The rest of the girls was in it. I think Aniya had a pillow over her head. I was like, oh my gosh. So next we see KC and Corbin chatting. Y'all, this is what I'm going. So some of the conversations not that bad. This one wasn't all that bad. But anytime they get together, it's giving podcast talk. Somebody said online, this is why Serena asked Cordell if he listened to podcasts. Corbin and KC. And I said, what would we name their podcast? Okay. I couldn't think of nothing because I kind of forgot. But on the fly, we gonna call they podcast Red Pill in the Ville, okay? Anytime Casey and Corbin get to chatting, all right, y'all, let's turn to another episode of Red Pill in the Ville, okay? Because they have the most misogynistic talk. It's like, are y'all forgetting that there's cameras everywhere? I feel like they genuinely forget that there's cameras everywhere. It's crazy. So the topic is bringing back Parmita and Titi. I am in 100% agreement on bringing these two ladies back. They're bomb and they're outspoken, and the fellas are sitting on pins and needles waiting for them to check the girls. But I'm like, y'all thinking that's gonna happen more than these women gonna check y'all too? All this fire you think they got just for the girls, it can turn to be on you too, fellas. So I'm all for Parmita and Titi coming back to the villa. I just hate how they have to have the conversations around it, okay? Corbin says that the Casa girls would run the villa girls. Okay. So, I just hate the way they have to talk about it. They liken the Casa girls to college girls and the villa girls to high school girls. Now, a lot of people were like annoyed by this. This was like, okay, whatever, boy locker room talk. This wasn't too bad. This wasn't too much on the red pill talk. But it's like, the guys, they like to break the fourth wall on some conversations. Like in the next episode, we hear Sincere saying they're acting like it's on the outside and they don't want to talk to their friends' men. Okay, but y'all are acting like it's on the outside and these girls all have equal playing field. No, the Casa girls are gonna be thirsty. They're gonna pour it on thick. They're gonna slob you down because they're trying to get back to the villa. They're trying to get as much airtime as possible. You know how many, every night, Jody, every night. Not them. That's a quote. Don't put me on the Aniya hate train, Lisa, because she said, oh, not the Fulani braids aspirate. Oh, not the Fulani braids aspirate. This show incites such interesting conversation and interesting opinions and topics. It is so tickling to me. So Casey, it starts to talking, right? And he's like, yeah, me and Aniya was talking last night. And Corbin is like, you and who? And he stopped. He was like, oh man, I met Tiara. He says that, you know, he's got good convo, great kisses, getting smooched down, getting a little bit of action, getting some cuddles in the bed. He ain't say, like, I don't think they like this or nothing yet. But he's getting some cuddles, getting some smooches, way more than he got with Aniya. So he's like, I'm getting from her in 3 days more than I got with Aniya in 3 weeks, right? And he's just like, yeah, your energy is so crazy with her. Your energy is so crazy. And they wondering how Sincere is feeling about Amara. They wonder how he feel about her. He been mad since Mel beat him in the game or whatever, because he like, dang, I know how she get in a challenge. And I was like, yeah, Mel gonna get down in the challenge. I like challenge Mel. Baby, when she was going back and forth with Corbin, and who was it? Corbin is Sincere. Hold on, let me drink on one time. Let me check on one time. I just wish she would have stood on it and just been like, man, we was having fun. It was a challenge. Come on. Versus, I really didn't know who it was. Stand on it next time, Mel. But yes, he concerned. He don't know what his girl done did. He just know his girl gets down in the challenge, okay? Sincere is talking to Zach, and he's like, me and Mel have had our ups and downs, you know, but we and Amora, it's only feel-good moments, you know? Only feel-good moments. I was like, okay. In the villa, we see Kenzie, Aniya, and Kata. They're watching Carl work out. They're like, oh, yeah, he's ripped. Aniya says that he is perfect on paper, And they feel like the guys are more mature here. So this was another point of contention with oh, y'all saying that Casey and Corbin are red pill for saying that the girls are like high school and the girls are like college girls, but they saying that the guys are more mature and nobody's tripping off that. They saying the same thing, just different language. I say, yes, walk with me. Hold my hand. You're almost there. You're almost there. The red pill of it all is literally the difference in language. It's the difference between a man saying, you know, I'm a traditional man. I want to have as many kids as we can, and I want for my wife to be a homemaker. Versus a man saying, man, bitch is supposed to be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. Get a job for what? She needed to be in the kitchen doing whatever I tell her to do. That's literally the difference. They're saying the same thing and they're just saying it completely different ways. One shows respect, one doesn't. You're so close. Please hold my hand and come with me. Hold my hand and come with me, you guys. That's literally it. So the girls are saying, oh, these guys are more mature. Now, they do have their petty moments of being like, those little boys, they little puppies, they big dogs over there. Okay, we petty, we in the casa, we in the villa. It is what it is. The girls definitely have their petty talk too. But it's the misogyny of the red pill talk that we get into over here. Because, you know, once we get into the mention of they owe us this, they owe us that, in reference to their body and their kisses and all of that, it's red pill, babe. It's just red pill. He can explore, they can explore, it's fine. Hell, people ain't even complaining about sincere exploring, even though he's lying to the girls, because at least it's not under the veil of misogyny. It's just, look at me. I'm Hispanic with long hair and I'm fine, girl. Just listen to whatever I say. It don't matter if my face shows no emotion when I say it, so you know I'm lying, but I'm fine. So just take it anyway. Versus, yeah, I wish the best for you, when you really praying on my downfall. When you really thinking that you speaking life into me entitles you to my body and my kisses. Yeah, that's a problem. It's actually a huge problem, but okay. The girls are talking about how the guys over here are more mature. They're both not really getting comfy with the guys, but Katie says she's gonna cuddle tonight. They're all like, we're gonna cuddle. Kenzie getting ass. She's like, if y'all are feeling these Casa boys, take them back, because you know good and well these boys aren't gonna be second guessing on whether they're gonna bring a girl back. Casey's hand was almost in that girl's ass crack 2 seconds into the video. They're not holding back, neither should y'all. I said, Kenzie, when you're right, you're right. We gotta get them away from Mel, because Mel be on that I miss my man stuff, and everybody be like, you know what, I miss my man too. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, okay? We come back from the commercial. Alana has been removed from the villa. Thank you, finally. Corbin and Parmita, they're cute on a very superficial, we look good in pictures type of vibes, you know? They're the same person and they're really feeling each other. All they sitting there is like, you're hot and I'm hot. Yeah, I'm hot and you're hot. I can't wait to get my car. We're gonna drive around and work out. Yeah, because we're hot. Real surface level, but I mean, they are hot. They are hot, okay? And he's saying that, like, if the conversations are more mature with him and Parmita, I wouldn't really say they're more mature than him and Kenzie's conversation. I just say him and Parmita are more so on the same wavelength. Like they said, they are the same person. They're the same person. Parmita know what she getting herself into. She straight up said, Caleb is husband vibes and you a clown. And I'm with that, okay? Let me put on my clown nose and my big shoes too, baby. Let's go to the circus. We finna ride this thing, we can't ride no more. Parmita is ready. And hey, that's what your 20s is for. Mess with the F-boys in your 20s, but know that he's an F-boy and get what you need out of it too. Whether that's comfort and good D, just make sure you ain't just sitting there with your palms up wondering where your time went and why you spent it with him. Okay, so I ain't mad at Parmita, not one bit. Do your big bird's best, okay? Kenzie, having good chats with Dylan. Child, I don't care. Sincere and Amora are having cute little chats too, I suppose. She's saying fun facts about her. She did baton twirling in majorette. He's saying fun facts about him. He does sign language. I think that's how you do it. Amora. Yep. So when you see people, you can tell them Amora. I was like, I bet you most of this is wrong. They kissed and it was hot. He was biting all on her lip and the way she was looking at him. I was just like, ooh, come on, sultry eyes. Hungry eyes. Melanie and one of these boys talking about relationship stuff. It was pretty boring. I didn't take much notes. But now she's just saying that he asked what type of big house you want, what type of mansion you want. I don't really want a mansion. I just want like my house and then my mom's house and then this house. Oh, you want a compound? With a farm and a golf carts and all of that. I said, same. I don't want no huge mansion for real, for real. Give me a nice regular big house. And then give me my parents around the corner somewhere. Okay, we ain't got to be right next door to each other. We ain't got to just have our own plot of land. It'll be cool. But I don't mind walking around the corner, get on. He said, oh, I guess I got to get to work then. Chill. So, in over the loud thing. Oh, it's too harmonious in the villa, basically. Chaos ensues, okay? They drop some mailboxes and then it all comes crashing down, comes through the music, child. Mailboxes pop up. The girls see theirs first, of course. Kenzie gets it. Oh, you guys don't want to see this. You guys don't want to see this. It's pics of the Casa girls with the guys kissing down, okay, just going at it. Kata collapsed on the sofa. She's just crying. She's heartbroken. They call Melanie over. She's just like, what? And then she's looking at the picture. No, this is a challenge, right? This is a challenge. She's in a challenge. No, girl. His hair was down in the challenge. His hair is up in this picture. That's not a challenge. But this is a challenge, right? It's a challenge. I'm like, girl, he has disrespected you to your face. Why is you acting surprised that he disrespecting you in casa? Shut up. All of them are like, okay, girl, you're being delusional. It's not. And then that's when Aniya, oh, it's the flying braids ass bitch. I know it. The flying braids ass. Now, a lot of people felt a lot of ways about this. I didn't feel no type of ways about this because I watched the show with both of my eyes open. And so I can recall when they first saw the video of the heart rate challenge where she was like, yeah, she's Casey's type. Yeah, she bad too. I think he gonna go for her and she gonna go for him. So when she saw her with it, yeah, I knew it was gonna be the funny braids. I knew it. That's all I took from it. I didn't take that, oh, I'm gonna yank them Fulani braids out her head. Like, I didn't take it as that. But you would think that that's what she said when you see a lot of people's comments. It's crazy. What am I drinking, child? Oh. That probably looks crazy. I had a tropical Crown and Coke with some kiwi juice, strawberry juice, peach Crown, and some Coke. And then I couldn't get the Crown back open, so I couldn't make another one. So I just had a little bit of that still left. And the kiwi seeds is in there. Then I poured some lemonade and some Prosecco on top. So the lemonade pulp and the kiwi got all over my lips. Looking crazy. So they see the picture, telling Melanie she looks delusional. Bryson, his pick is from a challenge. So Trinity ain't really too torn up. She sees what it is. She know he likes sucking feet, so whatever. The Casa boys are trying to comfort them, and baby, some of them just jump up to storm off like, we can't take this. Kenzie is mad, and Trinity is like, I thought you didn't care. Exactly. She just wants attention. Call her out again. Aniya about to pass out looking like she's trying to hold back tears. So Trinity tells her, girl, just let it out if you need to cry. She goes into the photo booth and hit her smooth criminal up under that hat, just crying. I was like, girl, get your ass out that photo booth. You look way too cute today to be crying. That white was so cute. And you end up crying. Girl, you're supposed to be strutting around the villa like, you see this Carl? You see this Ronnie? You see this girl? Y'all see it? Like, instead you over there crying. Trinity said, bitch, we're not gonna be crying all day. Get these men out your head. Get your head back in the game, okay? And I was like, if y'all was me, what would y'all do? Kenzie and Trinity's like, bring somebody back. 100%. Why do you keep asking this? The boys are slow AF. Ian is over the thing, said that the mailbox was sitting there for 5 hours and the boys ain't noticed it. Bryson sees the photo booth pic. He's sick because he's like, dang, I know, because we see him talking to Sincere. He's talking about how he loved her. This is love and he got to follow his heart. But he does have some insecurities because he knows that she don't date white boys. So him seeing her with that black boy is like, dang, she's gonna leave me for a black boy. We see Trinity over there group chatting as well. She's missing him and she just like, okay. The rest of the guys are like, oh, well, you know, oh no. I was wondering, are the rest of the guys as challenge picks? Okay. But they look at it like, man, if this is how theirs look, ours look way worse. But no, these aren't all challenge picks. Aniya's is hers when she's kissing Carl and she's dang near about to mount him. She got her leg up and everything. They see Mel gazing into a dude's eyes while he holding the chin up, y'all. Sincere was like, I already know what he's saying. Girl, I can treat you better than Sincere. And he was very much right. So now everyone's getting ready for the night. And so we're going to tune into another episode of Red Pill in the Ville. Before, and this is the highlight of Red Pill in the Ville, okay? They are talking about the challenge, everything, how they won the challenge, so we know that they was smooching down and doing the most. We know Melanie be doing the most, and they over there treating them like they should have been treating us. Everything they giving them, they should be giving us. Oh, is that how we feel? Because, baby, it gets no more red pill than that, y'all. Being old, feeling old or entitled to a woman's kisses, hugs, cuddles, affection. Entitled when all you gave her was insincere compliments. Okay, I was so taken aback, y'all. And then he's just like, oh, Corbin is like, he happy for Kenzie. Kenzie look happy. Her and the dude both got their tongue out in the picture. He happy, she happy. He don't care. They talk about how Aniya, this is the happiest she ever looked. I ain't never seen her look that happy. Are you happy for her? Hell no, I ain't happy for her. I don't care about that shit. I didn't mind that part because of course he ain't going to be happy for her. He ain't going to care, you know. That's just his emotions. He's entitled to that. But then he's like, man, she's on thin ice. She's on thin ice. Excuse me? Sincere said, well, you don't think you in trouble? You don't think you in thin ice? No, I think I deserve leeway because I spoke life into her every day. And y'all don't think that's red pill content? A man feeling old because I spoke life into you. That means it wasn't genuine. That means it wasn't sincere. That means everything was null and void if you only did it for a get out of jail free card. I officially cannot stand you, Casey. You're not winning this money. You and Tierra can go ahead and start pre-packing your bags, baby, because you're going to be out of there as soon as people can vote for you. Or the villa, because they're going to get you out of there as well. The entitlement to Aniya, her feelings and her body that he thinks it deserves is absolutely disgusting. And I can't believe that people don't see it. Trinity does a toast. Be happy, bitches. We ain't got time to be moping over these niggas, okay? Aniya and Kata are at the fire pit about to mope. And Big Mel comes over and she says, listen, we're the only girls that's sad about this stuff. The other girls is over there having fun, living life. I bet the guys ain't over there sad. How we looking? Dumb, desperate. How we sound? Like some fools. We letting them have too much power over us. She was like, that's some dumb stuff to say. What we sound like? Have your fun, but I'll be here when you get done. She said, now what if our daughters, what if we had daughters and they came to us saying some stuff like that? We sound stupid. They're not moving around and sad for us. So let's give these guys a real chance tonight. And they all decided they gonna cuddle. I said, good huddle, good chat. Good chat. Let's see if they're gonna actually follow through. Aniya's like, Mel's got a point. We've been some delusional ass bitches. What was in our field? So we're back today. I was like, all right, let's see. So now she's talking to Carl and he's complimenting her, gently kissing her, making her feel all girly and romantic. She lets him know she likes all the cheesy romance. He says he's got all the cheese. Mel and Corey are talking. Them bedazzled jeans was taking me out. He's forever gonna be bling bling from now on. Cause them jeans was crazy work. They were like so bedazzled for a grown man. She's so basic, y'all. And I don't mean this to be disrespectful. It's just the way that she described her dream date. Like, let's go eat and walk on the water. Girl, you can do that with these girls. That ain't no dream date. Well, I mean, who are me to tell you what your dream date is? Aniya and Kata go sneak up on her while she's chatting and they're making justice like, kiss them. And then they making justice like, ah. And that was so funny to me because Mel and Kata, their little glances, their little moments, I'd be like, are we delusional? But they be kissing. That kiss meant something because you could tell they locked in from across the room. It wasn't like they was looking around like, who I'm gonna kiss, who I'm gonna kiss. There you go. She went running from the stage and Kata was just sitting there like, come to Big Mama. Like, there's something there and I want to see it. I want to see it. Even in the next episode, when Mel gets pulled for a date, Kata was just kind of like, motherfucker gonna pull my girl. I mean, at least my girl getting loved on though. Like, she went through so many emotions when Mel got pulled for that date. Next episode, y'all. Corbin and Parmita, they making plans outside the villa. They seem like they can be Love Island endgame. Might even make it a few months out of the villa. Let's see. Trinity is going in on Aniya talking about, because Aniya talking about, I want my fun shit. Can't see my fun shit. Yeah, but your fun shit keep making you look stupid. The Casa boys are pulling out all the stops, okay? Making special breakfasts, planning dates and stuff. I said, all right, dance for your dinner, boys, because you got 10 minutes before you might have to be up out of here. Sincere is talking to Caleb about being 50-50 on Amora and Melanie. He lying, of course, but at least he's not disrespecting the ladies in all of this, okay? He's saying how both of these women are great and they both bring, things to the table. I just don't know which one I want. You see the difference in him saying that versus him being, I ain't got shit in common with Aniya. She just wanted me to this. That's why I spoke life into her until I can get some kisses, That's not what he's saying. Do y'all see the difference? Y'all see the difference? Jesus. Sincere's got some type of moral code. It's sad that he has to be the caliber of moral code because he's still an F-boy. He's still out here lying to the girls. Let's not get it twisted. Just because we see KC as worse don't make Sincere any better. They can both be F-boys. All of them are, it seems. Bling Bling / Corey and his picnic date for Melanie. It was cute. They were just talking about Dominican foods. She finally gives him some, meaningful kisses. Dylan is about to massage Kenzie. I said, oh, so lustful. But it ain't her that's lustful. But if somebody come up to her with a lustful, she just go right along. Because she lustful, okay? Damn dog whistle. The others on the side taking pictures of Dylan, kind of, making fun of him flexing and stuff. It was funny. They make out. He straddles her, rubs her all down. She's like, yeah, that was cool and all, but I still want to explore Gaul. Jen is annoyed by this. She's asking her, he's doing all these things for you. Is that not enough? Can I just have Gaul and you leave me alone? Like, what's the point? But the Casa girls already pointed out, Kenzie like a whoever like her. She like attention. She like attention. She want whoever want her. We see Jen and Gal talking. She still likes Ronnie. But I mean, you know, her bestie got her stressy, okay? Blondes ain't so united right now because Kenzie's being selfish. We see Kata and Shay. She's trying hard to be present in that moment, but she's not. Her heart ain't in it. Ronnie pulls Trinity. He asks her how she's doing after the postcard. She's like, I saw him sucking toes. I knew it was a challenge, and I still feel away, but at least he stuck my toes first. You know, she's making light of it. But she's like, I'm sure he saw me kissing Corey, so, you know, that's going to be way worse than a challenge photo. I said, I'm glad that you can acknowledge that. Because like I said, they both have their insecurities because they're not each other's racial preference for dating. So they're both like, dang, what if they find their racial preference, you know? We see Aniya and Carl playing volleyball. I said, oh, okay. This is a mindful activity, not necessarily a date per se, but a mindful activity nonetheless. All right, Carl. Tierra and Sincere. He over there really acting torn about his decision, y'all. And he was like, man, you know, I love Aniya. Aniya's cool, but you and Titi, y'all look good in this. I said, you see how he can big up Titi and Casey without downing Aniya? Corbin, KC, pull up and take a seat and learn a lesson or two, okay? They get texted they're recoupling tonight, okay? This recoupling was, it was something made for, it was Maddie's like, this was... Maddie's like, I'm gonna start with the single people. Jen and Caleb, they're both single, so you know, Jen picked Gal, made sense. Caleb picked Jaden, made sense. They both single, ladies are happy. They're like, see, this is where we kept Caleb. He found love, you guys. This is where we kept him. Next we get to Kenzie and Corbin. Kenzie picked Dylan. Corbin obviously picked Parmita, rightfully so. I wanted her to come back to the villa. I didn't expect her to get so birdish, but you know, here she is. They're going in on him. They really doing the most in my opinion. They have emotions and it's fine to have emotions, but they be killing me with it. In 3 days, you switched up in 3 days. Y'all act like 3 weeks is a lifetime to get to know somebody. It's only been 3 weeks. Like, that's the point of the show. Calm down, ladies. It was entertaining. Don't get me wrong. I don't want them to change, but I was just like, this is just for the show, right? They're not really this mad. But I'm like, no, they're really that mad. So they're annoyed because Corbin with the whole, oh, Kenzie's at the window, which was really KC. Oh, Kenzie out the window? You done with Kenzie already? Yeah, Kenzie's out of here. They red pill in the Ville talk. They had their red pill in the Ville podcast right there while getting those lap dances from the Casa Girls. Okay, what a mess. Parmita, she could have just sat there and ate her food. Instead, she starts caping for him. Well, I was there and he never said anything disrespectful about, we saw it on the video. Well, he never said it to me. Okay, girl, well, what does it matter if he's never said it to you if we already see that he's said it? And she's still like trying to cape, and she's just like, essentially, boys will be boys. He was talking to his friends, and you know, boys will be boys. And she's like, well, I feel confident. They're like, you shouldn't. Good luck. Next, we got Kata and Zach. I'm screaming the way Ariana hit that, okay, Kata. Because Kata was like, if he just comes back after sex and everything, I just know that, you know, it meant nothing. Okay, Kata. Okay. All right. Supposed to be obscure and demure with it, not just straight up be like, yeah, we fuck. Okay. Well, of course they choose each other. She was too hung up on him to really get to know any of the Casa guys. And his match got plucked out the villa, so he didn't have no chance but to come home to her. And I'm like, ooh, are they gonna tell her or are they gonna let her finish out this season thinking that he picked her? Sincere and Melanie. So Melanie, of course, talks about how Corey was great, did the date and everything. It was the best date, one of the best dates she had in the villa. It's the only date you had in the villa. And then she says that she has to pick Sincere. That's where her heart at. Sincere comes on down. He's single and he's excited. He's grinning. The girls are like, yay, he picked her. But Melanie was like, that's fine and dandy, but I saw you with your arm up that girl's booty, okay? I saw you biting that girl's lip, okay? I saw you having a blast in casa. So just because you didn't bring a girl home don't mean you ain't in trouble. Because you might as well have, okay? She went smooth off. And they get to him. He's like, well, I knew that we would pick each other because I know her and she knows me. Ariana said, do you know him, Melanie? That was what was it? Do you know him, Melanie? They gave Mel the floor to just let it all out. It was hilarious. It was wonderful. He looked like he wanted to wink and say, I love you too, baby. Like, you could tell he was just like, he was getting charged back up. Like, he was at about 85% in casa. Melanie cussing him out at the recoupling. Baby, he is 110%. He is recharged. He is full again. He is full again, okay? So, she's going in on. If you think I'm so wonderful, then can act like it. Act like it, okay? Treat me how you should treat me when I'm not around, when you're not in my face, okay? Zach said some disrespectful ish too. Oh, I think I'm in the blondes. I think I'm in the blondes. That's not disrespectful. That wasn't disrespectful. That was another moment of the girls just, you know, emotional and piling on, because that wasn't disrespectful. Parmita inserting herself again. Ain't nobody asked her nothing. But keep going. Egg them on. Get them mad. So when Casey and Tierra get out there, maybe they'll be mad enough to pop, 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 pop. Okay? Get them real mad, Parmita. Keep going. Keep going. That's all I was thinking. Get them mad enough to hit Casey. Get them. Get him. Make him attack him. Beat his ass. Okay? Trinity and Bryce. I guess they both got on the yellow. I said, is this production making y'all wear the same color? Because okay. But hey, if y'all want Trinity and Bryce to be the winners up here, they're gonna be some strong contenders. It's definitely giving top 4 for sure. I wonder if I just wonder if them yellows was by chance, yo. Lastly, we've got Casey and Aniya. Okay, her dumb ass picks Casey. She's doing her speech about Casey and how he's wonderful. She likes him. This where her heart at. Blue, 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 blue. All the guys is like, ugh. Everybody is uneasy. And so in walks Casey with Tierra. The Fulani braids, bitch. I knew it was the Fulani braids, bitch. And Casey comes in and he's looking down. He can't even look up. They're like, you can't even look up. Look up. He look up. The girls were running those boys. I said, who's the high schoolers now? Who's the high schoolers now, sirs? Because they getting y'all together. They lining y'all up. Talking about some high schoolers. Y'all the sons in this moment. So Casey coming there with Tierra. She knew it. The Fulani braids, bitch. I know it. Oh, I feel like a dumb bitch. I feel it. Is that what you feeling like? It's what you should. Because Trinity been telling you since day one. Yeah, you stupid. Your fine shit gonna have you looking stupid. Your shy shit playing in your face. You want to keep feeling stupid, or you want to feel... who you feeling like? Katie says she can't even look. Look up! I feel stupid. No, he's stupid. Trifling, actually. I was cracking up that they were like, you're not stupid. You're not stupid. Right after they was in the dressing room. Don't be a stupid bitch. You being a stupid bitch. You tell your friend in the moment where it's appropriate to tell her the truth. And in the moment that is to comfort her, you comfort her. But they were, you're not stupid. You're not stupid. I said, baby, this is Friendship Island, y'all. This is Friendship Island. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Trinity, I feel delusional. Carla's over there crying. He's seeing her crying. He's crying. I was just like, okay. You feeling real feelings for Aniya? You hold that, because those tears just won you that vote. If Carl doesn't get that vote back, I will be genuinely shocked. But those tears, between Aniya's tears, because people have been rooting for her, because we see that Casey has been gaslighting her this whole time. And like I said, Carl getting emotional behind her. Yeah. So Titi, Ariana, okay, Titi, it's nice to meet you. Titi jumps in and she's just like, I feel like y'all ganging up on him and da da da. Trinity's like, no shade, baby, but we talking to him. Titi's still like, I don't care who you talking to, I'm talking to you. They like, baby, it's cool. He a grown man. Let him talk for himself. And this is what I can appreciate with the Villa girls. They didn't immediately, even when Titi was coming with the smoke, they didn't immediately return with smoke. They just like, hey girl, yeah, we got all these emotions, but it ain't for you, it's for him. I don't want you to get confused, baby. It's no shade. We talking to him. Baby, we not talking to you. You say, baby. They kept saying, baby. And to the girl, I'm Titi, and you acting like a little ass girl, bitch. Bitch, I show you a whole little girl. Then it started getting a little crazy, child. I was just like, oh. And Trinity looking like she finna get up. I was confused because I was like, Mel ain't say nothing. Where Mel and Kater at? Baby, I saw on the Twitter, they flashed that sofa scene. Melanie wasn't on that sofa. I said, wait, we need to know what happened. Why was Melanie not on the sofa? Did she get the gotten and y'all, I was screaming. So now Aniya is single and vulnerable. Send her ass home. She shouldn't have picked Casey. Nothing about her situation said pick Casey. They sent you smoke signals. They sent a live stream from the villa. They sent a postcard picture. What more did you need? They sent you 12 niggas on a yacht. All of different flavors, persuasion, Asian, Haitian, Jamaican, everything. And you still said, I'm going to choose Casey. Girl, Aniya needed that. Aniya deserved that. She needed to feel that egg on her face. I hate that it had to be public for the world to see. But baby, that's the best lesson. You better not ever let another nigga play in your face. Not that hard. Not that hard, at least. Child, what a mess. So it was people online being like, oh, Trinity was trying to get her to couple up with somebody because it's going to help Trinity gameplay. Trinity trying to make them the best couple. I said, Trinity ain't got to work hard for that. That don't even take no work, baby. The rest of the couples, the same people that like it calm and toxic and that's gullible are going to pick Bryce and Trinity. The toxic people, if Melanie is sincere, make it, they could be some contenders too. They're perfect toxic love. Perfect toxic love, okay? And then, yeah, if Trinity was doing some gameplay, trying to get Aniya to recouple with somebody else, it was to keep her in the house. Her gameplay was to keep her friend in the house. That was her gameplay, if we're wondering. So Aniya is crying. Mel gets up and whispers to her, get up. We're not finna do this right here. Let's go over there. We're gonna cry over there, okay? All the ladies get in formation. They stand up. Hell, even Sincere stood up. He went to be like, my Shayla, my